important things about LeaderShape is that it pulls a student away from campus for 6 days to really think about what they care about. And then from there, learning how they translate that passion into tangible action, but also then taking away the skills that they have learned around that particular thing and applying it to the rest of their leadership lives on campus.
I think LeaderShape is an opportunity that any WashU student should really take advantage of. You know, you spend so much time in classes and studying and focusing on, you know, every day-to-day activity that you don't really get a chance to sit and kind of think about the bigger picture. You know, what are you passionate about? What do you want to do with your life? How do you influence others? You know, what are those big picture goals that you have? So it's a really great opportunity to kind of sit and reflect and just take a break from everything else that you're doing.
You're going to meet some really great people, and you're going to make some really, really great memories. But more than anything, it gives you an opportunity to kind of look at yourself and find out what you're passionate about.
No one is born a leader, and it is through a process that you become one, and leadership is one of those processes that will help you. If you have the slightest desire to become more involved in your organization, definitely attend LeaderShape because it will put you on the right track.
I think that there's a lot of students who go to LeaderShape who, before LeaderShape, don't really think of themselves as being leaders around the area or things like that, and then realize their own potential. So I would recommend it to anyone, regardless of what you've been involved in before. It's going to be a great experience.
It's like being in a classroom, except you don't have to worry about homework. And plus the teachers are really awesome.
Just the kind of conversations that develop in such a short time, and like the trust that you build takes so much longer outside of that environment that it's completely worth giving up the 6 days to fully immerse yourself in that experience.
I just learned a lot about my strengths that I was like I had zero awareness about, and it's just kind of almost mind-blowing when you like realize it, because you get so much feedback from people and you just like so much like encouragement that the things you care about are actually interesting and worth like going into, I would say, yeah.
Also an opportunity for growth. Like, for example, I became the intern after participating in LeaderShape, so that was a really good opportunity to learn about marketing and how to, you know, run a marketing team and plan.
I highly recommend it to anyone, no matter the leadership experience, and I love my time there.
Early morning, first of all, that I was not prepared for.
Probably a little groggy. Walk out of your room and maybe jostle your roommate a little bit if he's not waking up. Go down to the mess hall, have something to eat, talk with your friends, maybe about what the activities you did before were, and then head on over to the learning community.
And then there's always some sort of activity where you get to reflect upon what makes you a leader and how you can enhance that in yourself. There's also a lot of different team activities where you learn how to work together as a team, as well as how to utilize people around you to make your goal a reality.
And then we'll break out into our family clusters, usually after lunch, and that's where you'll do a lot more individual work, think a lot more about yourself personally, and have those like one-on-one engaging conversations.
And then beyond that kind of leadership and fun activities and mealtime, you also have around the end of the day, after the official day's program is over, you really have a lot of downtime to just hang out in the main public area and just...
Really, it's just like, at some point your body says no, you should go to sleep, but you could just like keep going all night long.
My favorite memory would be the late night dance parties in the center room there.
Everyone else stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning in the learning community just talking about this greater issue on like social class clashes. A strange conglomeration of, I guess, WashU students helping to discover the greater purpose of this whole lesson we were trying to learn.
Probably the night that we did a campfire, that was my favorite. We roasted marshmallows and there was some singing and campfire songs. And then also we came back inside and we were just talking and chatting, so it was like really fun.
Just hanging out after everything was done, talking to people that I'd never talked to before, I wouldn't have if I didn't have this experience. The family cluster was one of the best groups I've ever hung out with. It was a great group of people. Some people I knew pretty well, some people I didn't. I got to know them all extremely well. All of the activities were great, the people there were great. There's too many things, just name one thing that I enjoyed.
Family.
Amazing.
Inspiring.
Earth-shaking.
Journey.
Amazing.
Wow.
Be challenged.
Powerful.
I think I would say fan-flipping-tastic.